Hello, this is Survival-gyver, and today we're looking at the HX Outdoors Bushcraft Knife. So this is a budget knife. It's currently going for about $33 on Amazon. Link will be in the description. It's on sale at 59% off. It's normally about 80 bucks. Comes in two colors, gray and black, which is this one, and they also have a tan and black. So let's take a look. It comes with a sheath, and it's got there what looks like a mutated reindeer of some sort. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but to me it looks like a mutated reindeer. As their emblem. With this nice sheath, it's got minimal adjustments on it. So there are some holes in the side here and slots, and there's only two on the back for the belt section. They can be moved around. Otherwise, it's nylon with snaps. So another belt loop. So you can always add this onto some equipment, or you could just remove it all together. It's possible. And the snaps seem to be pretty good quality. They're quite well on that end. Now, I don't know if you can hear it. The knife moves a lot in here, up and down, back and forth. So if I take this out, knife goes in either direction. So depending on how you want to put it in there, it'll go in either direction. And there is drain holes at the end. And I'll show you what this is in a little bit. Let's just take this out for now. So this is the HX Outdoors Bushcraft Knife, as I said. Gray and black. It's a D2 steel. Here's their emblem. HX Outdoors, and a serial number or UPC, I'm not sure which. Drop point style blade. It's gone through some testing, mostly making fire sticks and making wooden spears and things with it. So it's taken a little bit of abuse, and it has been resharpened. You can see it like right when at the edge. You can't see it, but from an angle you can. See it in a couple of places. Sharpened really well. On the back side, it's probably made in China. I don't know what that means. It could be somewhere else, but that looks Chinese to me. There's D2 steel, and it's got a fire on the back. Fire has to do with that spot right there on the spine. So let me put it right hand because I'm right-handed. So there's a section here. It's got a little notch, just a tiny little section that's ground down in the thickest part of the spine for something, and it's actually for fire making. So how does that work? Well, I go back to the sheath. This thing in the front here is a whistle, which is quite loud. And of course I can't take the thing out while I'm on camera. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Okay. So there's my goof for the day. Sits in there. It's quite tight. There is no drain hole for the ferrocerium rod, but you really need one. Water should not affect it, but it is a pretty tight spot there. So it comes with a ferrocerium rod and a whistle, and the whistle is loud. And it's just a slight blow because it's almost midnight here. I don't want to wake anybody up. So whistle's quite loud. It's comfortable to hold, and actually gives you a little indent on the back to make it easier for you to hold. So you can strike downwards on a 90 degree right there. So this way you don't damage any of the finish on the knife. And this is a nice sharp 90 degree here. It's not rounded like the rest of it. So you should be able to get some really good sparks off that. All right. I'll put this back in here. By the way, you cannot put this one in upside down because the curved part for the whistle would prevent it from going in. It has to go in one way. And you can hear it. It's a pretty strong click to it. Alright, so Chinese made knife on sale on Amazon. I did a short on this back in, I think, December. It comes with a plastic case, which I think I threw out. Foam and plastic case. They tell me this is full tang, and I disagree. But that's just by their listing. I don't know what they consider full tang. So in my hand is a neodymium magnet. There's a big lanyard hole there, so it's pretty much got to stop there. Does it? So yeah, right about there. It feels like it's magnetized a little bit. You can feel it. How it's pulling towards it. So I guess it's pretty close to full tang. Maybe 8/10 of the way. What is that? 2/5. So most of the way. I mean, it keeps stopping here, so maybe 2/3, 3/4 of the way. However you want to figure that out. Obviously, it's not magnetic there. It is magnetic in the back here, though. So right about there. Must be about where it stops. It feels like it goes a little bit farther, but right about there. Up front, really strong. So I guess that should work. So for this case, I guess it would be considered full tang. I would have preferred the back end on here to have a little bit of grooving or texture on it. So if you're striking it with, say, like a rock or another stick, as if you're batoning or, you know, having to use this into the ground on something, that whatever you use wouldn't slip. But I could always do that with a file or a grinder. Other than that, it's actually pretty comfortable in the hand. There's no real jimping other than the back of the molding here, and even on the sides. So yeah, it's not bad. If you're interested in it, get it while you can, while it's on sale anyway. I think I have another HX knife I'll be doing another review on shortly. But this one's nice because it comes with a fire steel, or a ferrocerium rod, whatever you like to call it. And it comes with this nice sheath that, you know, you could always put it on a drop leg, or probably put that on strapping on a backpack. Lots of options. And it doesn't come out. Whoop. See? And I got to be careful because there's a glass desk under this. So yeah, it doesn't come out unless you push it. And of course, it is reversible. So whichever is easiest for you. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. Any questions or comments, leave them below and I will answer them as soon as I can. There will be an Amazon link in the description, and I'll put it on my Amazon store page as well. It'll be under HX Outdoors, so I'll separate that. I'll probably have a copy of it in the knives section. I'm still working on that, setting up the Amazon store page. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Cheap budget blade with a fire steel. It's not bad. It's really not. SD2 steel. As much as I'm not a fan of things made in China, nothing against Chinese people, but you know, this is the United States and everybody has to have an enemy of something. It's fine. So far it's fine. So that's it. Thank you for watching and have a glorious night.